Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from the Theory of Racelessness. Before the clip, we have some very exciting news. Dr. Sheena Mason, Dr. Carlos HOYT, and Greg Thomas present Resolving the Racism Dilemma, a full-day conference coming up this September 24th, 2022. Register using the link in the description box down below to experience these leading voices as they explore and discuss how to correct the misguided notions of race. Now, enjoy the video.
Worth it though, Sheena. It was so worth it because you when you sent the certificate of completion to me, and I believe that it was labeled as mind liberation, mental liberation, or mind liberation. It really felt like that. It just felt like these shackles just kind of fell off my brain to some degree. It was confirming in a lot of ways of thoughts that I had. And I learned about people who I thought I already knew, and being introduced to new concepts and way of thinking. And if you're talking about the outcome, the work, to literally change our mind, right, is to bring in new information so that and by bringing in that new information, science has proven, we literally change our minds. We change our neural pathways, all of that stuff, right? So when you say it's hard work, yeah, it's hard work, but boy, the payoff though, from a personal perspective, and then just from like you said, from a spiritual perspective of just kind of having that weight off, that weight of, oh man, I can't do this, or I can't go there, or I can't because of, and it's all fiction, Sheena. And to be able to have that weight off, to have those shackles just fall away, that's the payoff. And then guess what? Get to share it with everybody else.
Well, that's the replacement weight though, right? It's like
I think, true.
True.
Like after you turn one way for another way.
Right. But it's funny because at least from my perspective, it's a different type of weight, because the first type of weight that you were naming that I also have lived and experienced, it's so internalized, like it really is a sort of impediment on one's psyche and one's way of being and moving in the world and seeing oneself in the world. But once you're able to free yourself from those hindrances, you're still able to recognize more clearly what the problems are. But you do it, at least for me, you do it in a way it's not the same, because you're not internalizing it anymore. You're not.
That's right.
I don't know how else to articulate the difference, but
well, it's not a part of, I was going to say, for me, it was not connecting my identity to race. That was, to me, that was kind of like this anchor, this weight. So there was a weight that was on me, but then there was also this weight that was pulling me down though, too, it felt like, right? Because, how many people go like, oh, hey, my black friend, or, what the whatever, but to be able to toss that to the side. And one thing that did help, I didn't mention in the story, Sheena, was when I took my ancestry test, and that connection was made. I was like, oh, so my people are from here, and now it shifted how I thought of myself. It gave me new insight into my identity from a science perspective, yes, not from this social way of thinking about things. So that's when I was like, wait a minute, maybe there is even a little bit more. So again, just that the freedom of not having that identity, that wrapping my identity in blackness, or that weight, that pulling down, because I'm so much bigger than that, right? We're so much bigger than that. We're all so much bigger than just that. And so to be able to discard that, again, huge, that behavior, how to operate, just all the things that you were talking about. It's all of that.
Ugh. Yeah, I sometimes don't have words to describe what it means to hear that. And some people will hear something like, well, these two were just ashamed to be Black and they're anti-Black, and then that's why they want to be freed from Blackness and miss the entire point. But that literally has nothing to do with it, because in freeing oneself from the category of race, all race, right? One is freeing themselves from the problem of racism and from the smoke and mirrors that the belief in race causes and creates for all of us. And that cannot be devalued.
We hope you enjoyed that highlight. To watch the full version, use the link in the description box down below. Before we go, here's another reminder for Resolving the Racism Dilemma with Dr. Sheena Mason, Dr. Carlos HOYT, and Greg Thomas. We highly encourage you check out the great things being offered at this conference, September 24th. All of the conference information is linked down below. We hope to see you there.